Hey All Nations family, welcome to day 2 of our prayer week. Today's topic that we are praying for or focusing on is the idea of the simple gospel from our mandate. Now I don't know about you, but I know it can be really easy sometimes actually to become familiar with the gospel, to become familiar with this idea of grace. And the danger with that actually is that we then forget our need for it. We then really forget how actually flawed we are as human beings and how much we need this grace from Jesus to continue to change our life and have us on the trajectory that he would want. And I know that the gospel itself is really simple. The fact that we have been separated from God because of our sin, and Jesus takes our place on the cross so that we don't have to die and that we can actually live with him forever if we just repent and believe and put faith in him. And so our challenge today is actually going to be for you to think about the gospel. Spend some time just for yourself praying into it. Spend some time with God thanking him for the fact that we have been saved by grace through faith. And one of my favorite verses that I really think sums up the gospel in its entirety is from 2 Corinthians 5:21, which reads this. It says, "For he made him," that's Jesus, "who knew no sin, to be sin for us, so that we might become the righteousness of God in him." It is only through Jesus that we are able to be saved. It is only through Jesus that we are able to have a right relationship with God and receive this righteousness, as in we receive an approval now from God to say that we belong to him instead of being enemies of him, the Bible tells us. So what I want to challenge you to do this week is figure out, how would you share the gospel with someone? Are you comfortable doing it? Practice doing it. And secondly, why don't you get together a little idea of your own testimony? How were you saved? Spend some time thinking about this. And thirdly, I want to encourage you to share the gospel with someone this week. Think about whoever it is. Spend some time with Jesus, asking him to reveal someone who needs to know this message, the message that will save us, the only message that can save anyone. And so I want to encourage you, spend some time with this. Don't get familiar with it. Can I really beg you not to get familiar with this message? Your soul needs to hear it every single day. And if we need to hear it every single day, then so does everybody else. So I'm going to encourage you to pray into that. I'm excited to see you later this week. Take care and have a good one.